Guys, welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching Midday Market Mood Check with me, Nandita Khemka. We have managed to sustain that 19,400 level, even though we have been fairly volatile since morning. Cooled off from the day's high, nevertheless, holding on above that 19,400 mark. Even the Sensex up somewhere around 100 points or thereabouts. But the action really is in the broader markets, given the fact that the Nifty mid cap index has hit a fresh high in trade. If you look at the sectoral movers, the Nifty bank index continues to gain for a second day on the trot. Aside of that, looking at other sectors, realty and FMCG, these two sectors are leading gains. But on the flip side, you have pharma and IT. These two pockets are under pressure after the outperformance we saw yesterday. Among the nifty gainers, insurers are doing pretty well today. So you have the likes of HDFC Life, SBI Life among top nifty gainers. NTPC, Bajaj Finance, ITC, all of them on the gaining side. If you look at some of the other, in fact, some of the losers on the index, you have the likes of Cipla, TCS, Aisha Motors, Infosys. So a lot of names from the IT and pharma pack not doing all that well. And in fact, Titan is also among the losers today. Let's talk about stock specific action. Then Adani Enterprises was on the gaining side. Promoters have hiked stake in Adani Enterprises by 2.2% between 7th of August to 18th of August. Worth somewhere around 7,000 crore rupees. Another stock. If you look at the large cap universe, not much to talk about, but there are a lot of movers in the mid cap end of the markets. Car Trade is one. That stock was rallying after it has bought OLX India's auto business for somewhere around 537 crore rupees or thereabouts. In fact, if you look at the brokerage reports, they are pretty positive on Car Trade. Citi has a buy rating target price of 624 rupees per share, and it believes that the classifieds business that the company has acquired is pretty much attractive. Nomura, on the other hand, once again has a buy rating target price of 678 rupees per share, and believes that the acquisition will be attractive at least in the long run. Union Bank has kicked off its QIP to raise 5,000 crore rupees. That stock was trading flat with a negative bias. SJS Enterprises, there's been a large block deal in the counter. Over 30% or over 33% stake has changed hands on the exchanges. The block deal took place at 605 rupees per share. Now, promoters Evergraph Holdings and Sanders Consulting are the likely sellers in the block deal, according to sources. If you look at some of the other movers, Patel Engineering is another stock that has hit a 52-week high. In fact, the JV has won a 1,200 crore rupee project. RK Forgings is another one that was doing well on the back of a verbal nod from NCLT to buy JMT Auto. Bharat Forge, that stock hit a fresh high in today's session. Nomura has a buy rating on the stock. And if you look at Paytm, that was also on the gaining side. Remember, the company's AGM will take place on 12th of September. And, it has, today it's gaining on the back of plans to build AI software stack. So that stock is up 2.5% or thereabouts. On the Nifty 500, you have some of the insurance names like New India Assurance, GIC, on the gaining side, up somewhere around 7 to 8% or thereabouts. Tata Tele, is among the other gainer on the Nifty 500. In fact, Network 18 is also doing pretty well, up 7% or thereabouts in today's session. Nifty losers, you have the likes of Tamil Nadu. Nifty 500 losers, you have the likes of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank. That was the top gainer on the Nifty 500 yesterday. It has come under selling pressure today, down somewhere around 5% or thereabouts. Aurobindo, there's been a City downgrade. On the back of that, the stock is under pressure. Sun TV, Metro Brands are some of the other stocks on the Nifty 500 index that are under pressure. Some action in the primary markets. Aeroflex IPO opened today, and within 1 hour of opening, the issue was fully subscribed on strong retail demand. In fact, the price band for the IPO was somewhere around 102 to 108 rupees per share. In the second half, we'll see whether or not the volatility subsides and we manage to end, well above that 19,400 mark or not. But today, mind you, global cues are pretty positive, even though US 10-year yields have hit fresh 16-year highs yesterday. Despite that, we saw the Nasdaq clocking its best day for the month of August. Even though the Dow ended in the negative territory, we had pretty positive cues coming in from Nasdaq as well as S&P 500. And this morning, Asia was also not doing all that badly. So Q's pretty much positive, and we are holding on to the 19,400 mark. But we'll have to see whether or not we manage to sustain those levels in the second half of the session. Of course, I'll be back on closing bell with Yatin Mota at 3:30 p.m. So don't forget to tune in. We'll also be sharing some of the stocks that will be on our radar this afternoon. So tune in at 3:30 p.m. and catch all the action post market close on closing bell. But for me, it's from me, it's a goodbye for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned to Money Control for all your other news and updates.